first.
Never give up, never surrender.
Hello, sorry.
was just submitting the new alien breed world record. Then I have to change the title to the previous one, and it's obsolete. There we go. Okay, let's start playing a game. Oh, I didn't add those words, should I? Thought that was a funny idea. I like words, phrases. Where's that list? There we go. Oh, the blocked phrases. Come on. All right, let's see how this. Let's Infamous John, congrats on the first. Good morning. Gordon is here. Flaushy, welcome. Yeah, Star Wars. I took that away for the speed run, Scorpion. I can put that back up for this one.
Good day, mate.
I just couldn't be bothered with trying to keep track of that while speed running. It usually doesn't go that well. Other people shouldn't be able to post that word. You shouldn't either. Hello. Yo, Star Wars is good. Star Wars I have no problem with. Oh no, this won't be a speed run. Right? It should Escortian should not allow you to send the message. I'm doing alright. Didn't get too much sleep because we, you know, streamed so late last night. Escortian will get fired from this job as well.
We've got this far, we must go on.
Oh, why do we have the alien?
We have to go on.
Well, leave them on then, I guess.
They mostly come at night. Mostly.
Always at least one thing I...
Maybe you should let him slap you around some, you know what I mean?
I'm getting slapped around enough in this game. I'm too badass. Think of a badass. Come on. We have a platform, please. Ooh, almost missed that. Flower.
Let's go!
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
The frame skips. And it's only this. It's only FSUAE, and I have no idea why that happens. What extra thing is FSUAE doing intermittently that causes that? Maybe as Scorpion you can like literally take a picture of your bad ass. I don't know. I don't know what Flauschy is going for. Do you have a bad ass? Well, maybe if you were watching a picture like that on your screen and then you screenshotted that, would that work? I have no idea. Okay, we missed. Well, I'll just get it later. So, the problem here is that, ooh. Oof. Didn't maybe leave enough. With this run is that, it takes a long while for us to get, level 3. Let alone get to level 3 with all our lives. Because level 2 is so damn difficult. Health, please. I just got my health up. Just before that. Well, can't stop now. Luckily, there's health here. Man, I wonder if there's a way of getting up that platform like, without having to do this stuff. Hello. I think that's close to what we need to do in that last jump, level 3. Combine his Scorpion's ass with Demi's head sausages and you get Demi's avatar. What? Yep. Badass. There we go. Those are the, you know, extra couple of pillars we needed. Oh, actually, we're still behind the count. Luckily, there are more here. Also, 3 stream streak. So much. Hopefully doing well. Ooh. Okay. It's not an RNG check. This is a skill check. But with my skills and with the frogs doing that, it might as well be random. I was jumping there for a minute. And the axe didn't hit me. That's pretty much this smallest jump you can do. And suddenly the axe was like, well, now I'm gonna hit you. Like, what was different? What was different? I don't understand. But yeah, those frogs are random. And depending on their pattern, that part is either easy or relatively difficult. Or impossible. If you get really unlucky. Just too many RNG checks in this level. And it's mostly because of the geese. It's a badly designed enemy. And that should be clear to any dev, like when you're making an enemy and you're like, oh, let's make their, you know, firing rate random. Like, that should be like your alarm clock. Alarms in your head should be going off like, maybe this is not a good idea. Because when it's random, it might mean that when it's approaching the player, it's not doing anything. But immediately, when the player goes close to it, it will just keep spamming attack. So there's no safety for the player. And that is what usually happens because all the 4 geese in the flock function independently of the others. And there are 4 of them. So one of them is bound to give you a bad pattern. Well, we've been on this game for 14 days. Well, this is day 14. Core Classman with the 3 stream stream. Duh. I'm trying to make everyone proud. Although I don't think it's possible at this point anymore. Like, you should be able to beat any game in 14 days. Really. And then leave pillars. Nope. 1 was enough. Because it was perfect spot. Yeah, Ted would probably need like one stream for this. Like, oh, what a baby game. Don't know about Escordian. It depends, Escordian. There are 2 Scandinavia. One is cultural. One is geological. Finland is a part of Fennoscandia in geological terms, but culturally, both Denmark and Finland and Iceland are part of Scandinavia. Oh, I went too far back, damn it. Well, the peninsula still doesn't make it clear if you're talking about the cultural region or the geological one. See, I have studied geography in the university, and I just made a huge mistake there. Oh well, go back. I know everything. Stop. Yeah, I haven't done those GeoGuessers and stuff like that. It does intrigue me. Seems like a good time. Ooh, I didn't know I could land there safely. What did you expect would happen with the exclamation mark NES? Yeah, that would be a super sick. Okay, there we got that first one. Usually that means if you get the first one, you can damage boost through the other one. Ah, hitboxes and death because I hit the goddamn frog on my way. Have you seen this level before? Doubt that. But that's pretty much toughest part in level 1. Can I get lucky once maybe with the geese? No? It's so bad. Like, I don't know what was going on with the devs. Like, this isn't a problem. This enemy is in the first level, but the damage factor is 25, so you can keep getting hit by them. But when the damage factor is 75, you can only get hit once, and the next one will kill you. And they just keep spawning these geese every which way. It's like there was no playtesting for the last level. Which I guess isn't impossible, considering the Amiga era. And there would be no issue if the geese had a set attack pattern, but because they can just, you can get unlucky and they will just keep spamming. And no matter how you attack them, even if you're above them, if they're on a spamming frenzy, you'll get hit. Because you will drop on the egg. Nice little frame skip just when I was trying to land on that. I wish I knew what causes that. Nothing happening in the task manager. No other program than FSUAE struggles. Pretend to be Scandinavian. Is that the requirement now? Not all people are pale from Scandinavia. It's certainly more common up here. Yeah. I'm mostly pale because, you know, I don't sunbathe. Knew that was there too. It kind of has a very I'm sure it was done on purpose, but it's like the exact place where you try to go when you don't want to get hit is exactly where the spikes are. Yeah, I didn't leave any pillars there, so we're gonna lose more health here. Computer tan, meaning no tan at all. See, this is what I don't want to have happen. Me just repeating the first 2 levels. But that's what this game is. Like, you need that good RNG. Like, now we didn't get hit. Now suddenly we're not struggling with health. Same thing with the frogs. Like, sometimes you get lucky with the frogs. Not like that, but, you know, in this game. I mean, we're good. Thought there was gonna be tiles. So hard to remember all these different jumps when most of the level looks exactly the same. I think that's also kind of a problem in this level, a design flaw. There aren't enough, you know, individual traits. Differences. I'm just trying to think if I kind of need health before I go underwater. Gonna do a little bit of a jump here. Okay. Good enough. The bouncy board there will usually send you flying. And, you know, overshoot a little bit, which makes you lose quite a bit of time because you have to redo stuff. Yep. So that's also just completely random. Where the axe happens to be when you get to it, and there's no way of knowing when you go there. It's It's a really good design. I absolutely love that part there. Again, no problem if the damage factor wouldn't be over 50, but it is. So this level design, this would work great for the first world. And I kind of like it. I'm not sure if it's the exact same tile set that they use for the first world. You could check that, actually. I think I have to, like, clear the password. They have the same enemies. So they... it still remembers the toy factory. I can't be bothered with trying to clear the pass. We have to enter... Maybe you have to enter a wrong password to be able to get back to the beginning of the game. I do like games remembering your password, but... when you enter the password screen, that should reset it. Hey, more eggs. You guys gonna play Mortal Kombat? Infamous Star is pretty good at that. I think Flauschie is familiar with Amiga Live. At least she has hung out on the Amiga Live channel. There we go. A little bit of safety, health, always good. Never know what this game's gonna throw at you. So basically, like, that is the problem in the first level. That axe part, and it's because of kind of the design flaw that you can't see the axes before you jump. And if you get hit by the first axe, you can't damage boost through the rest of it. And because the frogs are random, you kind of would need to damage boost sometimes. So what we're just doing is we're acting like a crazy person. We keep doing the same thing over and over again, and we expect different results, but it works because it's RNG, so sometimes we get good RNG. Hey, Sakanaka, welcome, welcome. That's an attitude, Flauschie. Free sub. No, Flauschie has hung out on Amiga Live. Although I'm not sure how much she's used it. You know, programmed. Oh, oh. Frame skipping still. Oh, come on. Oh, you're having some pre-fight banter. As you should. But yeah, it's it definitely takes a lot of quality away from the game. Having these RNG heavy sections. It takes a long time for me to get to that point. And just before we need a lot of health, there's those geese. Like, sometimes they don't attack. And it seems like, whoa, this is an easy enemy. But sometimes they just keep spamming eggs, and it doesn't matter how you attack them, and you just get hit. There's not even a pattern like every 3 seconds all of them drop eggs, or that they drop eggs in a pattern. No, it's just, there was just like, ah, call it a day. I have to jump there because of the frogs. It may look stupid, but I have to do it. Okay, we got past it. Luckily. Now I just hope we don't lose all this health before the next part. There's a big chance of dying here. Damn it. Ooh, I think we can still do this. Yes. You don't get too many apples here, but we have to keep going because of the time thing. But I have to get this jump right. I did. That's good. Okay, we're on to the next section. Man, you're just a man. You usually act before you think. It's kind of weird with the whole talking about, you know, stalking. Even after having been so long on Twitch, it still kind of sounds creepy with the I mean, it's on other platforms as well, but the whole thing with followers, how many followers you have, like, it sounds like there's somebody like actually following you around and keeping track of everything you do, or I think of cults. Viewer is much more neutral, I think. Okay, we beat this level, so now we get to work on the second one. Yeah, there are a lot of people that buy follows. Usually the same people buy views too. But also you can see, like, there are a lot of channels on Twitch that get like 10 or 20 viewers, and they have like 6,000 followers. Because usually accounts that follow somebody, they don't unfollow when they stop watching them. And it might be like a really, really old account. And I understand that during COVID, I wasn't on Twitch then, but a lot of people that aren't on Twitch anymore watched a lot of Twitch. And now that those people, you know, aren't here anymore, we have these inflated follow numbers, but not the viewers. Almost died there because I fell into spikes. But again, geese. Nothing I can do about that. There are, like, certain strats that improve your chances in the end. Just RNG. But don't usually bother trying too much. I don't think it's worth the effort. Damage factor in this level is 85. So every time we get hit, we lose 85 health. So it takes some time to get that back. Need to read you more often. What does that mean? I think I've had the window open the whole night, and it's still not cold here, so spring is coming. Well, the spring is here, but summer is coming. Hey, Firmal Monkey, thanks for the good luck. We'll need it. Amazing luck. Why do I keep collecting those apples there? So stupid. Well, now we're just gonna hope that we get it, and if we don't, it's a reset. And it's a reset. That's the second biggest hurdle in this run. The beginning of level 2. Where did the goose go? It just disappeared. I don't think I killed it. This game has 5 worlds, each with 3 levels and a kind of a boss fight, like an end challenge. And this is the final world, and we have made it to the final level, but it's crazy hard. And level 2 is also crazy hard. And the reason why I just reset is we're still figuring out the final level. It doesn't really help too much if we get there with 1 life. Although we did get really far one time without dying, but I don't think that's gonna happen again. So like at this point, I really wish we would have like optimized the first few worlds for more extra lives. Like even being on 7 would make a big difference. Lives, I mean. But 10 would be like a good number. But little did I know how hard this game gets. Like, I assumed like, okay, this is pretty hard in the beginning. Certainly it can become too much more difficult. I was wrong. Yeah, 3 levels per world. It sounds like a small number. 15 levels in total, you know? But it's not. Because we've had teleporting mazes. We've had normal mazes. We have speedrun challenges, basically. So usually takes multiple tries figuring out each level. And because you always have to do level 1 and 2 before you get to even work on level 3, it's difficult. It's difficult working through this game. If I got that jump in at the end of level 3, I think that would get us where we want to go. But I'm not even sure now how I did that. Like, it must be like a almost frame perfect timing with the jump. Oh, got lucky there. The top geese didn't spawn an egg. Yeah, we had like a crazy teleport maze where each teleport took me to another room. Some teleports took me into the same room, and then you had more teleports to choose from, and it was like a proper challenge. And in the end, like, you had to break through a wall from a room that was really hard to get into, and that was the exit. And still, that wasn't enough. You had to do all the other teleports to find all the pillars you needed to open the exit. I mean, that level was just bonkers. Awesome axe RNG there. It was the perfect time to land there. Not so lucky there because of how fast the frogs jumped. Okay, let's do this again. Now I'm just gonna go for it. Vice versa. I wish it seemed more random than that. Like, so you get vice versa so often and extra lives very rarely, but maybe it's just, you know, set percentages for each item. I mean, it will be very rewarding when we finally do get this. It's a great game, but another Amiga game that's a little bit too difficult for a fun gaming experience, or to be able to call this a good game. Because a good game, in my opinion, doesn't make you hate it. Because how difficult it is. I think there should be like easier difficulties that gave you like less damage, smaller damage factors, more time, and fewer things to destroy. Like this would be a perfect tough difficulty, hard difficulty for this game. But the normal and easy difficulties should actually exist here. I don't normally like the game having difficulties, because then I always feel like, well, have I really beaten the game if I didn't beat it on hard difficulty? And it's also kind of like, fuck, I didn't remember those ladybugs. Damn it. Probably gonna die here and then it's another reset. Well, not yet. Then it's kind of like devs being like, well, we couldn't really decide on these things, so we're gonna let the player do the work and find the right challenge level. But, you know, maybe that's just my personal shortcoming of not being able to let go of games. I'm still deliberating that with Jim Power. Do we have to beat it on hard difficulty? For sure, we have to beat it on normal and then at least test what the hard difficulty is like, so we can, you know, properly review it. But I don't think so, not today. But I'm hoping that we get some tries. Then he goes for the apples after getting health. Smart. I'm hoping to get some tries with level 3. Oh, perfect timing. Nice. Next time won't be as good. I think we can make it. Nice. Good. There's a lot of try in this game. Because the RNG, you can't just decide that now I'm gonna do it. Hey, Nyanni. Ended your day with Demi and now starting your day with Demi? Yeah, Demi didn't sleep too much. Thanks for the raid again. Last night. How has your streaming been going? Had a big crowd again? Hello. Oh, hey, Thunder Kitty. Welcome. Okay, big jump, big break. I didn't check my health before I went for it. Not too smart. I hate this ladybug. Spot where he turns is aggravatingly hard. Ooh. Thought I was late there, but wasn't. It's good. Damn it. Oh, let's just go, 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 go. Bit scattered. Busy with a new house. But like an actual house? Have you moved or what's going on? Hey! Life token is no good. Unfortunately. Extra life would have been nice. At this point, I always think like we are really close to the exit. But there's this whole middle section that I forget about, and we're only like 40% in at this point. It's crazy. And those curved edges there, they can do wild stuff. And hopefully we don't have to see it this run, because we have those in level 3. And they're bad. Oh, you're moving. Okay, so you're getting it ready. Exciting stuff. So, we're just going through the motions here. We know this level. We're just hoping that we don't make stupid mistakes. We hope that we don't get unlucky with the enemies or anything else. But it's very hard to keep your, level of concentration. Another life token. Unfortunately, I don't think there are any more question mark items in this level. So, it's basically nothing, because you need 3 of those. I'm pretty sure there aren't. Ooh, luckily the spikes went away. I didn't know I was jumping that far. Okay, the climb, that's platform 2. This is platform 3. And number 4, and then it's the forced damage. Not really, but it makes no sense trying to get past that, because you always get on top of that, taking the damage. If you try to avoid damage and fail, then you die because you fall down. Oh, I've never done that. I've never run down. I have never run down there. Why did I even try that now? That could have been horrible. Okay, we wait for the spikes, and then we do a little jump like this. I mean, even this took me so many tries to figure out. And you always had to get lucky with level 1 to get here and try to figure it out piece by piece, and it just built this, like, knowledge of the game very gradually, and that's why we're on day 14. It takes a while, man. Shit. Okay, a little bit worried. I usually don't make that jump this fast. And now I don't have the health to protect me. I usually get to, like, regenerate health before I get here. There's annoying log here. Damn it. This is getting super scary now. Okay, got it. Spikes there, so we're still not safe. Now we're safe because we have enough health to take a hit, but I'd rather not, as we are coming up to a section where we need full health. Because again, the only sure way I know through this is taking damage. Oh, maybe could have kept going there. Didn't want to risk it though. Third, and now we have 2 long jumps, and then a third long jump. That can't be too long, because there's a bouncer at the end, which will just throw you back where you started from. Spikes below. If we die, if we fall down, we die. And if you miss the jump, it throws you back, and I think you get hit by spikes anyway. 1 too long, 1 too long. Yep, didn't jump because of this game's amazing platforming mechanics. I think this will be enough. Yes. We got very lucky there. I'm just thinking of the time. We were pretty close to the end. If you make it over this, it's not likely that you will die. So maybe I'll wait. Dye your hair. But it's hard, these kinds of games that have momentum. Like, it's super hard to do things consistently because every little difference with your movement, your starting spot, your run up, everything affects like the what happens with your output. I think we need these two only. Okay, perfect. Awesome. That was really good. Haven't died yet. How did it not hit that top of that pillar? Shit. That was almost super trouble. Because again, water and spikes below. Awesome stuff. 18. We should be good by just doing the top two. Okay. There we go. Couple for good measure. So again, they put... See how it gets stuck there? It can also push you back. Or send you forward with more momentum. And that's a really big issue. Excuse me, I was in the air. I guess we're doing it slow way. Don't want to die at this point. This checkpoint. Very close. This is one frog that does not want to come. Oh, is it coming forward? Oh, this is rare. He never jumps there. Okay, let's go to the secret venue. Not for the pillars. Oh! That is rare. We got a life token or an extra life. I think a life token. This suddenly became a really good run. And look at that. 5 minutes to go. We usually get here, but at most with 4. That would be like amazing, but it's looking good. Unfortunately, level 3 has a lot of big RNG checks again in the beginning of the level. If we get past those, it starts being more skill-based and knowledge-based. 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully good frogs. Good frogs. Awesome.
Call me Bob.
Hey, Bob. Oh, you stop. 5 minutes at the top of the climb. That's really good. How is Bob doing? This is an easier jump, but not easy because of that mechanic. By that mechanic, I mean that once you go to the edge of the platform and the game starts this animation where the character walks down, like he slides down, And when that animation starts, you can't jump anymore. So you can't really jump from the edges of the platforms. Have to jump before that. Man, that was a really, really good level 2. Fast, at least when we're looking at just the time itself. But also the fact that we got an extra life. This is the second time we get to level 3 with 6 lives. And last time we made it to our PB without dying. And then we had to start like figuring out, and of course lost a lot of lives. But the problem here is that even though I know how this level goes, it doesn't mean that I get through it. The biggest check is here in the beginning. Very confusing, fairly tight on time, considering you must destroy everything. Look at this. 200 destruction target, 1 minute to go, damage factor 95, and we have underwater sections. And when you're underwater, you keep losing health. So, effectively, if we get hit underwater, we're dead. Do we try to get something extra from... There's a question mark behind the wall there. It's usually vice versa. Don't jump up. Life token. I guess that's not the worst in the world. This is one of the toughest platforming sections, and I just made that very hard for myself. I mean, it was luck that we landed on that platform, but at the same time, we now don't have a way to jump past these. Oh, very, very lucky. Very lucky. It's looking so good right now, but here comes the next section. You know what that is? It's these. And this would be tough enough without these curved edges, because just getting past this axe with enough speed and then stopping, this is a very, very, like, narrow or short or whatever platform. It's hard to stay on it. But these fuck you over. So as we're sliding through these, they might stop you. They might push you back, or they might send you forward, apparently, with more speed. If they work well and don't fight back, it's doable, but still difficult. But if they, you know, push us back, we can't quite land on this platform, and we drop down. We either hit the axe or the spikes, and we can only afford one mistake because of the damage factor. And because the time limit is so tight. So this is fun. I'm not sure if you can damage boost through this. Oh, damn it! Fuck, that was so bad. Trying to get as far back as you can, and then you get that animation going. And we made it through that. Yes, good. But there are random frogs up above. So if we happen to get hit by those, like, it's... Jump this way. And again, we are on a time limit. We're on a time limit here. Hello. There we go. Okay. Hey, Damien. That's that part there.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit.
I don't think there was
It's
a
the
wall
only
there.
way to be sure.
We actually don't have plenty of time. That's the problem. But that first part, that is the big hurdle there. We still have some geese to deal with. That's the next issue. If we get past that, then we're on our own again. Like, we can skill through it. Checkpoint is near enough. We have good amount of lives. The problem is the time. Like, the more times you die, like, you really start running out of time. Not great. Captain Jax! When we don't have the raid sounds. Oh no. Sometimes they don't work. Thank you so much for hopping on in. Let's do that alert again. With sounds. Captain Jax, Actracer 2, how did it go? How did it go? You're only on day 7. I'm already on day 14, so so it can get worse. Believe you me. Hopefully you had fun. Go check out Captain Jax. Bits, clips, highlights, all that stuff. It's a really fun streamer to watch. Good way to start your day for a European. Because Jack streams late at night in the States, which works out well for morning streamers or morning Twitch watchers on in Europe. Hopefully things went well. I'm Retro Demiurg. Yeah, mostly do Amiga stuff. That's on Sundays. Wednesdays we do NES. Saturdays are variety. Right now we're going through all different versions of the Chim Power games. After that we're gonna do Turrican games. And Friday we're gonna have an online tournament of Micro Machines, which is basically the same game as you have on NES, but on Amiga, so a little bit improved graphics and sound maybe. What's this chaos we're playing? It's very chaotic indeed, and that's why we're on day 14. You don't have to sub to play Micro Machines. You can just sign up. I mean, the roster is full, but we always take reserve players. Okay, good RNG with the first geese. Short story
I can't lie to you about your
with this
choices,
game.
but you have my sympathies.
Yeah, no worries. You have the link there. AmigaGameNight.com. Pure chaos. Yeah, still struggling with it. Are you having fun though? This game, we're a caveman. Evil time-traveling scientists captured us, dressed us up in 20th century clothes, put up these virtual realities to see how we behave. We broke out of the confinement, but we still have to escape these virtual environments. And to do that, you have to destroy the force field around the exit. And the power generators are masked as these pillars here. We have to destroy 175 still. And that's pretty much it. Oh, you're not having fun with the game.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Where are the geese? Here they come. Good RNG. They didn't drop any eggs there. Totally random. 169. I think that's the number that we were looking for. At the top. Yes, that's good. Because in this level, we have to destroy each and every one pillar. And that's the first time in the game you have to do that. But that's because this is the last level in the game. Hey, Lynn. Good morning to you as well. Okay. Not a full jump. I think we did it from the rock and then still... That's fine, that's fine. The most important thing, we got up here and we did that fast. It's looking good, looking good. I'm not sure if we get more health, but... I didn't remember the ladybugs! Oh. That could have been a death. Vinny's Cheesiest, welcome. Yeah, I'm worried about the health at this point. We have regenerating health. Unfortunately, in this level, damage factor is 95. So whenever we get hit, we lose 95 hit points. And it's really, really slow to regenerate. And we have random geese here. I think I'm gonna just take the checkpoint. And hope that I don't get hit. But even if we die, it's fine. But man, we only have a minute left at this point. And we were doing fine as well. Hey, yeah, no worries, Captain Jax. Just raid and run. I know you finished because you need to get to bed. That's why you stopped streaming, so have a good one. And Flaushi, thank you so much for the gift sub. I don't know what's happening with the alerts. Let's add a spot to Flaushi's pick.
What the fuck did I do wrong?
Oh, Flaushi, did you not have a spot on the wheel? Well, now you do. I guess your game was played last time. Co-op Space Crusade. Okay, we'll do that then. That'll be fun. Yeah, I think I played Seoul 2 last time. Should we invite other players? Now, just unsure if I can run to the checkpoint. Like, I'm scared that I get... Okay, we didn't die. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Just keep going. Doing your thing. Damn it. Ooh. Okay. I pressed down. Fucker. You have to have enough speed for that move. And again, I thought I did. I thought I activated just right. Okay, just keep going, keep going, keep going. 138 at the water. Okay. It's looking all right. We have less time than I would like. We first do the loop, right? I think we first do the loop. Whiz all over, leave your marks. Luckily, there's water all around, so we get to clean things up. Yeah, it would be nice with 3. Are we doing co-op or versus? Shit. I hate when it goes up like that. Yeah, it just depends on when the, It'll be a Saturday, most likely. That was bad. We have to kill that jellyfish. And I'm gonna lose a lot of time here doing that. As you can see, health is going down. But it will also regenerate as we get up here. Vice versa, so we're just gonna wait it out. That could have been an extra life, like if you're super, super lucky. Oh, John doesn't need to be a part of this. You can use the Amiga Live app without the Amiga Live Twitch channel. That was a very good pop up there. Getting hit wasn't optimal, and we can't really wait for the health to go back up. We have a checkpoint, though. Well, actually, I wanted Rendery out at first. And when he had a meltdown with Amiga Live about the ban, then John wanted him out. Wanted it out, too. $104, that's correct. Then we go onto the raft. Get some health back here. Not too much. We're still at danger. Dying. I would not have remembered those pillars, so luckily we just happened to land on those. Yeah, Brennery was, yeah, well, I'm not sure if we should talk about that here, but just generally, you know, behaving badly and also making AI images and videos of people using their voice and likeness to bully them, so that's not cool. Hello. Okay, that one. Hey, Spitfire, welcome. So we should have 90 when we reach the top there. So hopefully there are 7 pillars up there. Yeah. Asked to stop, but he just kept doing it. And then got upset when he faced the consequences. Shit. This is part that I'm really scared of. Wow, we got it. Okay. Good. Are there geese here? It's another geese spot. It is. $90. Okay. We're good on time. And then a full jump. I think it was a full jump. Do not break. Yes. Last time I undershot that and we lost a lot of time. Here we can just pick a right from there. And yes, this is a very complex level. We have had a lot of runs up until this point to figure out a route that works for us. So yeah, it has not been easy. 3 minutes now, but we have to go underwater. If I had gone past that, that would have been a catastrophe. Okay, so then we fall down. To do these. That was actually a really good attack there. That landing on that was not part of the plan. There's another fish here that we need to kill. Obviously, when it's doing that electric shock, we can't kill it. That was a good one. And you need to do this hop from here to get enough speed to get through here. Vice versa every time. I keep hoping that one day One day will give us something good, like an extra life. Hasn't happened yet. 66. We're good. Yeah, last time when we got to the water maze, we had 1 minute left. This is certainly going a lot better than that. But everything has worked out so far. Like, everything. So, next checkpoint is after the water maze. If we... if we fail the water maze... we're gonna lose a lot of time. 2 minutes, probably. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Game has a lot of ways to fuck you over. Like, once we tried falling onto that jellyfish, and my leg grabbed the platform just a tiny bit. Which means that the spinning stops. Then you can't hurt the guy. One hit here and you're dead. Because we're underwater, as you can see, like we have 56 health. And damage factor is 95. And it keeps going down, the health. Oh! Like, I can... I can kind of estimate that, hey, this is when it's gonna do a thing, but... doesn't mean it's not scary. There are no pillars in the maze, right? Game so far has seemed somewhat cryptic, like it definitely needs a lot of focus to get through. Yeah, and you have to I have all this mapped out. And I have a constant like check mark on my list here. How many pillars have we destroyed so I don't miss any? Legally distinct blue hedgehog drowning in it. Okay, so, the choice here... we could sacrifice a life. We could sacrifice a life and, if we die, we get full health and we can try again. I don't think it's a good idea for me to wait until 95. That's 30 very precious seconds. 35, 30, 37. I think we're just gonna have to go for it, even though we're gonna go underwater and that's gonna be a threat. But I think it's... isn't it basically the same? Like, even if I have full health, I go underwater, the next hit kills me. Like, there's pretty much no difference there. Okay, not how I planned it. But it worked. And then we have to get up above. Nice. Holy shit, this is working out so well. Ugh. How have I not died yet? But this is what really, really scares me. Because I still can't remember the pattern. We have to stop and think about it. And if I get hit, if I fail this twice, we have to do that water scene again. And it's not real, it's not easy. Like, it may have looked easy now, but it's not. I was this close of getting hit by the axe. So, pattern is... Okay, so when this bike goes up, we start preparing. Got it. Don't. Holy shit, that was close. That would have been. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. I'm so freaking stressed. After what do we have? We have 50. I think that's good. Okay. Log. We would jump on this. That is... Oh, shit, I forgot about that. God damn it. And I forgot about it again. Oh, but this is supposed to... Yeah, that was what was supposed to happen. I don't know why it just did what it did. Hey, please get to the checkpoint, Demi. But there is no checkpoint here. It's after the water. No time pressure. But if we die, we have to go all the way back to those falling tiles. And the thing is that since I lost health... Oh man, I don't know. Should I wait for it or should I not wait for it? I'll just be speed running for like 6 months. Nothing new for me, thanks. Oh! You see that? There's spikes there too. The fuckers. I'm so stressed. The game that broke, Demi. We have 6 lives. We haven't died in this massively difficult level yet. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna die now. Now the question here is, do we wait for 25 seconds or do I just go for it? About to pass out, didn't get too much sleep? Yeah, me neither. I have 6 lives, but I need those lives at the end of the game, which is very close, by the way. I think, like, our PB is relatively close. But this section was so tough, and I just basically lucked through it. So I'm pretty worried about this section. Now, if I spend 25 seconds here, will it be worth it? Man, I don't know. I don't know what the timing there is. You go first death. Okay, do we... Yep. That was a... That was a wrong pattern to even try that on. There was no safe spot there. Urutir! Mr. Rudder. Welcome. Did you get to conquest the whole galaxy? Kerbal Space Program. Hello. Bomb personal messages. Oh wow. Mukavaa iltaa kaikille, yeah, that's pleasant evening to all. Even though it's morning time. Style Drop, welcome. Rutir does a lot of cool stuff. He takes part in the Amiga months. Finds games that I haven't heard of. Not necessarily good ones, but interesting ones. He's going through all the fully animated 3D Sierra adventure games. He's currently doing Laura Bow. Hello. Barely killed any Kerbals. Nice, nice. And traders, I'm Retro Demiurge. I mostly do Amiga stuff like I'm doing right now. Wednesdays we do NES. Much like Rutier. Saturdays are, you know, random variety streams. Currently we're working on completing all Jim Power games, every port. On Friday we're having an online Amiga tournament. Micro Machines. We do these tournaments every month. Game changes and everybody can take part. It's super fun. Yep. Rudir does Amiga as well. I hate that timing. Oh, don't go yet. Shit, what is the timing here? That was so stupid. Like, I was... Do you just get lucky sometimes with the pattern? Because otherwise I have to wait for an eternity. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. This game is truly something else. Okay, I have to anticipate the spike in order to get through it. And then this pattern works out. No! I was already there without getting hit. I could have just run through it, and now we have to... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. Get in! Woo! I'm excited because this is the last level of the game. We've been on this for 14 days, and this is the best I've done. Okay, we still have basically 4 lives. And this time we will have to sacrifice a life. We have to get all those pillars. We absolutely have to. Last time we left one behind because I was sure we weren't gonna win this anyways. 32 before corridor. Man, how many? Must be. I think there were like 16 in the final room, but no idea how many were before that. This run has taken hour and a half. Well, not really. We had some failed runs, but how did this go? This go? Oh yeah, it was this thing. And then we just hope for the best. When do we jump? There. I should leave one frog behind. But how do I know how many there are? And the reason why you should leave frogs behind in this situation, our time is running out. If your time runs out, you get sent back to the start of the level. Everything resets, you just have fewer lives, and you have to do it all over again. If you die, you get to the checkpoint you were at with still 1 minute left. So it gives you a chance of redoing the last part. But I have no idea how many frogs there are here. And I have 0 health, so I can't really, like, risk not killing them. So I don't really know what to do here. I guess we left some frogs behind. These frogs also have to go. Because we need this room. To try stuff. Shit! Ah! That was not in the plan. That was a wasted life. Come on. Cooperate! There we go, okay. 40 seconds. It's opened. The exit is open. We have this amazingly difficult jump still ahead of us, which I have no idea how to do, but we get to practice it a couple of times before having to kill ourselves again. No, not like that. Okay, next try. And this is the first time we see a jump like this. Thanks so much for the follow. Oh, I almost did it! I almost did it. How did I do that? How did I do that? Okay, time to kill ourselves. Just in the game, not in real life. Oh no! Do I have time? Oh, please! Please! Kill me! Ah. Perfect! Didn't kill them and got here. Oh, I should have kept running. Wasted 3 seconds. How did I do the good jump? Ah! I'm trying to go fast. You can see, like, me trying to click the jump. But it's just not working out. That was bad. Okay, only one attempt left. We have to kill ourselves. Hello. Yeah, this is the shitty part. Last life, and there's nowhere in the game where you could practice that. Not anywhere in the game. This is the only room that has that. You can't get here unless you play for an hour, starting from the first level of the last world. I'm just hoping that I land on the second platform that we found, get a jump from there with the speed that we've had, and maybe that would carry us. Like, that's my hope. It's bullshit, though, that there's no platform there. Because that... that's the logical jump. It's just like this game, isn't it? Do a thing of this sort. All this work, and now it's a jump the devs didn't teach us. No, it's gone already. It's last life, and you're just not hitting that. It's like, I don't know if it's... Is it later or earlier than you have to do that? I'm pretty sure that's the last thing in the game you have to do. But just more, like, not good game design. Because not anywhere in the game have they let us practice a slope like that. Nowhere in the game. And now you just have to know. You have to waste so many attempts to try to figure out, you know, just the intricacies of the mechanics, which don't make sense for the slopes anyways. Like, to get a highest jump of a slope earlier in that level is that you jump early, right when you enter a slope. That gets you the highest jump. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't, but that's how the slopes work. And now they're introducing that kind of a jump there. Is there, it's a similar type of slope, I think, in the first level here. But there's no way for me to gauge how that jump goes. I'm not sure if it's... Is it higher or the same? Let's test. Looks like you have to jump just before it hits flat straight. Yeah, the one thing I'm concerned is that... Do we have to actually stop at the platforms up above? I think there is, platform... This curve seems, similar. Let's spend 7 minutes here practicing. So that would be a wrong kind of jump. That doesn't give us... Okay, let's try to jump early. Not sure if I understood what Thermal Monkey was saying, but... Yeah, early jump gets us a high jump, which is not good. If we jump very late, it gives us a low jump, but with a lot of momentum. So I think we have to hit it between those. That is the jump that you need. So between the two. That was bad. Oh. Okay. Again. Bad. I'm jumping too early. I wonder if pause buffering would help. Probably make things worse. Like, I'm trying to find a reference point from the wall. What if you just kept going up the wall and jumped from there? Could that work? Like, how high would it climb? I don't think we would get enough height for that jump. The platform seemed to be fairly far away. Of course. Now that we killed the geese, now we die. Yes, yes. Very interesting. Ah, damn it. It's so difficult, though. That one. That was good. I'm only gonna be able to do one long run more, so take that into account. Bad. Bad. I was late. Yeah, it would make sense if that was the design. Go up the wall and then do a late jump. That would make sense, like from game design point of view. Unfortunately, that's not what they usually do. We could try that as our first, with our first jump, and see how it looks. But I think it's gonna have to be that 45-degree, super tight timing jump. This one. And unfortunately, like, I don't think practicing it really helps, other than now I know that that's what I'm going for. But that's the hardest to time, that one. And we still need to land on those platforms and continue that run. Well, now I'm getting it, like, rather nicely. Yeah, 3 times in a row, so that's something. Last night, we were predicting how far Tetsock makes it in Project X. I bet 25,000 channel points that he makes it to level 3, but not level 4. Somebody bet 10 points on him making to level 4. I lost 25,000 channel points. Now I can redeem more games. Serves me right not believing in Tetsock. He got amazingly consistent with level 3. But to be honest, I don't remember how long I was struggling with level 3. I just remember being on level 3 for a long time because that's where I started from practicing levels 4 and 5. I don't know, like, how long it took me to actually clear that level. Might have been an error in judgment, that part. Uh-oh. Go. Ooh, I forgot what the spikes are. Okay, nice little... Oh, we left actually quite a few behind. Hopefully we can destroy those. Romani, you would definitely vote against me. Yeah, that is the better, safer bet. Because, you know, just getting to that level 3. It's a chore. Everything went perfectly in the previous run. It won't always happen like that. Like, we will lose runs at the beginning of the level. Very fortunate in having, like, now we know more stuff again. More likely than that we could actually beat it next time. I haven't really paid attention to how long we've been in World 5 of these, 14 days. I feel like soon it's gonna be like the majority of it. Stop. In the name of love. Up. So we're pretty much on autopilot when it comes to this first level. That's not to say that I'm not focusing intently, but I just... Oh, Halset! What's up? Thank you so much. Welcome. Yeah, that's not to say that it's like hard work, but we have the strats, so I'm just following my game plan. With level 3, we really don't have a game plan when it comes to the end of it. But I think like next time when we go through that frog-infested corridor, we just blow through it. Like swinging our bat and just go through it. Never had a game plan? Oh, come on. I have the best, beakliest game plans. That was amazing luck right there. Wow. I can say that I played pretty well there. Using the space that was given, which was not much. That was pretty good. Live token. I don't think we're gonna get much use out of that. Does Halset have a pick for the wheel? Thank you so much for subbing. 5 months. Like... Hey, how's it going? Yeah, no hurry. No, let me know in Discord or later in some other stream. Man, I hate that ladybug. And that's like by design as well. It spawns right there as you just barely make it to the platform. They're like, hey, hello, there's a ladybug here. Have fun. Forgot that was a easier jump, but at least the ladybugs are gone. Not that easy, though. Oh, just, gathering health. There we go. Okay, finally. Final jump, which is long. But yeah, level 2 is still that. There are these like feel kind of RNG checks, like the raft thing through the spikes. Like, what pattern are we gonna get with the spikes? Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not. I think I could manipulate that by spawning the raft at a particular time, and I probably should, but yeah, I don't know. Ladybugs, especially when there are male ladybugs. Okay, ladybugs here. slog. Geese. Let them turn. Makes it more likely that you get to kill them. It's not an entirely safe strat. Almost went down already. That's not what you wanted. Oh! Ooh. Not nice game. Not nice. I like some elements here that just uncalled for. They add difficulty and challenge, but not in a good way. Like, they just feel cheap ways of, you know, trolling and, like, surprising the player. Like, yeah, well, you should have looked out for this and that. May a ladybug sound like some... Oh, that's perfectly fine, like, but I don't think that's a thing in a bug's life. Life token. Well, last time that ended up being extra life. Spy who loved me again. Yeah, let's do that. I would love to actually finish the driving section. I never have. So what I could do is I could check this. I can hear the spike going up and down. What I could do is listen for the sound and then spawn this raft at a different time. But I don't know what's a good time to do that, because there's no visual. You know, I can't see the spike. Yeah, we needed... No, wait a minute. Did we do it? Probably not, if I can't remember. Okay. First hurdle done. Breathe in, breathe out. Concentrate, take it easy. That stayed down for a long time. I forgot how many gaps there are there. What am I doing? I was supposed to go this way. Okay. Well, big jump, big break. So this is gonna be a huge problem that I got hit there. I was like, I had no idea where I was in the game. Totally spaced out there. And the problem is here. We're gonna wait. Nice. Nice! Oh, I didn't get a live token. Damn it. That was... I don't think I've ever done that. I think that's the intended way. What we've done is that I've been counting for the right timing. I've been like standing right next to it and then jumping at the exact small window when you can't get through that. That's the first time we did it with speed. High jumps though. trying to figure out, like, we think back. Were there any levels that were harder than this one? The maze level was pretty damn difficult. In that you basically just needed to get there enough times to be able to map out all the teleports. But there weren't too many tough tricks to pull off there. Extra life. Life token, but... Oh. Yeah, we get one at the end. One more life token, so we could get an extra life. But... Oh, okay. Never have I gone there. I don't think the devs even thought of that you can actually go there, because there's very little you can do to get back from there. Okay, let's see the... Okay, so that pillar being destroyed tells me that the pillars that we destroyed down below could be destroyed still, even though we died. We could quickly check it out from here. Yes, okay. It's weird because if you start the level without reaching a checkpoint, nothing gets saved. But after you trigger a checkpoint, it also saves stuff that you do after. Hello. And then brings you back to the checkpoint. Mr. Immortal, welcome. How goes? Yeah. Oh, gee. That's one life lost. Not great. But... still, possible to finish this run, though. If we don't get an extra life, we have 2 lives. Fewer than last time. Coffee time. I usually eat breakfast after the stream. Yeah, it's not really that user-friendly of a game, but it kind of has that Rick Dangerous element. You just have to embrace the fact that you're gonna have to use lives to figure out stuff. Which is probably not the best way of making a game. Oh, they're way too late. I mean, Rick Dangerous, it's about, you know, figuring out traps. And usually in Rick Dangerous, once you figure out something, you can always do it. In this one, it's... It's not that clear, I guess, but it's still like you use every run, you learn a little bit more and a little bit more, but you don't necessarily get more consistent with the game, which is a problem. Like, even though you know stuff, that doesn't mean that you can do it. Because there are very difficult jumps in this. And other stuff that's difficult. And just, it's not just because of, okay, tricky platforming. No, it's because of, you know, the slope mechanics and some of that stuff just doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't work like you think it would or should. Just discovered that yeah, it was delayed until December. But yeah, that's the attitude that you have to have. Like, had they released it earlier, it... Fuck. That's the worst possible thing that can happen here. You take the hit. That's a reset. That's a reset of a run. Go too far back. I don't have the motivation, especially with 3 lives, to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of got greedy there. That's my fault. I thought that, hey, it looks like I might be able to make it through that. But that's also kind of a problem of the game design or level design there, that the better way of getting through a lot of these things is just taking the hit and, you know, iframing through it. Like, you're tanking stuff to get past it, not learning how to do it, because the damage factor is too great of a risk, and taking a hit means that you will always get through it. It's like this basic design flaw in the game. Damage factor is too high, and the punishment for missing a trick is usually that not only do you lose the health, but you have to go further back and redo everything you did. Like, if you try to be perfect. So it just keeps rewarding you for playing it safe in the way that you just take a hit and go through stuff with your iframes. It's kind of sad, because they obviously, like, they would be like these cool tricks, but it almost feels like with the time limit, the damage thing wasn't even needed, you know? Like, the knockbacks are a big enough of a punishment with the time limit. So either health or the time limit. I would have liked it more that this guy couldn't die, because it's a virtual reality anyways. So just having that knockback with all this time limit stuff, that would be difficult enough. I don't think the health is needed. Sounds like your recovery took the hit, and recovering after. What hit did you take? Okay, there's one in the middle. That might be enough. Yep. "20 years of numbing yourself and avoiding life, and got to a low point, said enough, reset your life and helping others with the same problem." That sounds great. That's amazing. Hello. Sorry, I'm just texting here. We're going on a trip after the stream. How's Wikahari doing? Taking great effort in trying to remember to say your name correctly. Headache. Oh no. I very rarely get headaches, so I don't have any tolerance for it. So when I do get a headache, like because of the flu or something. No! That was a first. 5 minutes. There. Use the safer jump. Up over this. And jump, but not too far. There we go. Okay, we're good. I don't always get that time, and honestly, it's not needed. We usually are not that strapped for time. But it just gives this extra leeway, especially now that we fell down. Okay, let's see how the axes go. Perfectly. No! What am I doing? I have to wait. Because the other axe is synced with this one. What are you doing? Frog. Yeah, I'll only get headache when I have the flu or something. Fun platforming yesterday, Hollow Knight. I keep hearing about that game and how good it is. Unfortunately, the graphics there just... they don't speak to me. Wow. Wow. Okay, won't jump then? Okay, that's cool, I guess. Okay, is this gonna be, how many apples did I collect here? All of them. Awesome job, Demi. Now the geese are really gonna be an issue here. But the problem is that you can't jump forward on an uphill slope. Yeah, I can't imagine, like... especially people with migraines, like that must be just pure hell. I don't know how people deal with that. Because whenever I do have headaches, they don't go away with, like, painkillers. There's nothing. Nice. Okay, this level is done. We are leaving. A 6 would say. Wait a minute, I thought I still had one soda. I haven't had headaches for over a year. Well, congrats on that. So this will probably have to, like, if this makes past level 2, it's the last run. But if this run dies here, we still have time to, you know, start another. Okay, and I remember that a little bit better. So watch bikes beginning. Okay, didn't get hurt there at all. That's good. Hey, Teddy. We're almost... we got very close to PBing in level 3, but we did find out stuff that we didn't know, and we have a like clearer picture of what to do. So even if we don't beat this today, still all right. we did last time. Kind of like that. Yeah, that works. That's perfect. Okay, so now we will always get the same timing. That's a huge discovery. I don't think they actually did. Like, there seems to be very little like playtesting involved. Like they kind of technically made sure that you can beat it, but you know. Yeah, not easy. Okay, big jump, big break, too big. Big jump, big break. Better. Easier games nowadays. Yeah. I was kind of laughing at... There's this advert. When I was browsing Reddit for a game. It's like, I guess populist style. Where you're a god and you're building, like, this world. And it deliberately and specifically advertises itself as built in peace, no attacks, no, like, adversaries, no negative stuff happening in the game, so you can just, yes, I'm building stuff, interesting. Like, you have this, like, cozy gaming category where nothing can go wrong and just enjoying your time. So, to be fair, is probably better for your well-being, health, mental health, and enjoyment, but it just seems so wild because a gamer from you know, our time is thinking like, but where's the challenge? What's the point of playing if you always win? Yeah, I didn't get this, so this is gonna be a little difficult to trigger from. Oh, there we go. I don't have to go there, but I do want to test my luck with the random items because it could always be an extra life. Just building without any goals, and your brain was thinking no objectives though. Yeah, it's like a very different mindset. It's almost like a coloring book for adults that just gives you something to do where you see kind of the effect of what you have done. You kind of accomplish something, but it has no stress or, you know, actually like challenge. It's something to kind of relax you just. And that's probably not how retro gamers have ever, you know, thought of video games, really. Like, just, I don't know, playing soccer without keeping score. Like, nobody knows what the score is, and you have two teams playing against each other. What's the point? Need to know who's winning. But yeah, I do understand the market, and I kind of do understand the mindset. It's just not something that I personally, you know, look for in games. But, you know, then again, I don't really play modern games ever. I wonder what would be, like, the first example of a game like that. Did we have a game back in the retro times that didn't try to give you a challenge? Oh, that's a deliberate hit, by the way. The most certain way of getting onto that platform. Yeah, I mean, the wheel is really filling up. I wasn't really expecting it to. Like, we got it down to like 6 games last time, and now there's like 20. I mean, it's an awesome problem to have, and thank you so much for the support, but I think it means that we're gonna have to start doing 2 wheel streams a month. And I have serious trouble trying to figure out where we will put those streams. Because I usually want to do them on Saturdays, and we have other shit to do on Saturdays now with the Gym Power Explorathon, the upcoming Hurricane Explorathon, all that stuff. And sometimes we have tournaments on Saturdays, but then again, I can do a morning stream and an evening stream. Okay, thanks for dropping by, Ted. See you later. Tiny People. That sounds familiar. And I think even on Amiga there's this game. I just can think of like Tiny Computer People or something like that, but I've seen Bobby play it. It was like this one guy in a house. And I'm not sure if you controlled him or you could make stuff happen. There was a telephone in the house. You could do something with that. You could get a dog. I don't think there... I think there was an objective. Is it Little Computer People? Yeah. I don't think there were, like, threats. See, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. This jump is what defines this run. First try. Awesome. Wait a minute. Where's the water? Okay, from this. Excellent. I want to usually take care of these top pillars and oof, and then take the other 2 like that when I'm coming back here. We missed a couple, and then the lowest one is then my safety. Like, if I'm at risk of falling into the water. Yeah, we're getting, like, all kinds of interesting glitches there. But what do I... Yeah, but that's honestly, like, what I was thinking the whole time Bobby was playing it. I mean, it's fun to watch some other streamer do it, but never would I have spent time on a game like that. Like, it seems like this, just this, I don't know, sandbox, nothingness. Hey, thanks for the follow, really appreciate that. Follows are anonymous. I don't have that even on my activity feed, so if you press that button accidentally, feel free to press it again to unfollow. But also, feel free to just keep lurking. I appreciate that. Or say hi in the chat. Anyways, welcome to the channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like to count these so I find my jump better. 7. Especially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one that I didn't count. You could get unlucky with the spawn pattern, so you kind of want to take all advantage you can get. Okay, 6 minutes. Like, I'm getting... Excuse me for saying this, but I'm getting really good at level 2. Again, no lives lost. We didn't get an extra life. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes, 46 seconds left in that level. We're like getting super, super consistency. And now that I know how to do the raft with the spikes, we can always time it so the spikes work for us. It's gonna make it so much easier. But yeah, this is gonna have to be the last run of the day, but who knows? Maybe we'll actually beat the game. I don't think we will, but you know, there's always that possibility when you get to the last level. Get the time advantage. Press too early. Evil slopes there. Life token. Let's see what happens with that. Too much speed. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Made it. I think we want to activate that. No glitching whatsoever there. That looked sus. Oh! Okay. Let's not make the same dumb mistake that we did last time. Let's make new mistakes. Like that one. On the bright side, I've never done that faster. Bad thing is that we have these frogs here that could kill us. Okay, that's by far the best pace I've been on. Because I'm just basically like taking insane risks with this. 84. I think we did all of those. Trying to think what happens next. Oh shit, that's bad. There we go. Oh, that would have been a good chance to attack those. I don't know how far they come. Okay, they come pretty close. Okay, good. First flock done. There is a second. Nice. Landed next to the ladybug. 69. Okay, we're good. Gonna wait up at the top of here, this place, in case we fall into the spikes. 5 seconds, so we have enough health. There we go. Perfect jump. Excellent. That was less than perfect. It didn't jump, or rather, I landed very awkwardly. This is gonna be difficult now. This is very bad. Because getting... I don't know why it doesn't jump there. I'm doing it like you should do it. There we go. So, some time lost there. Positive. We didn't die, and the geese are dead. And when we get there, we're gonna have full health. Not that that matters. Okay. I don't have a check mark for this number here. I think we've done everything. Okay. I have no idea, like, if you can actually do that with with the whiz. Okay, luckily we had health. Yeah, that's a problem here. Like, have to jump very little, but if you jump too little, you fall down and punishment is severe. Ah, almost saved that by doing that nicely. Go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to collect these. Because we're going, diving next. Oh, no, we're not. Yes, we are. 138, and we have to do the water loop. Yeah, that's correct. Hate that. Oh, shit. Yep, that's gonna be a big delay. So we wanna, like, destroy these pillars. Going up, then down. That was good. Better than last time. Okay, I'm back. We haven't died yet, which is good. Vice versa, and I almost fell victim to it too. I don't think we've gotten anything. Well, probably maybe once gotten something else than vice versa from that one. Not often. Oh, damn it. It's very hard to get past that that part without actually hitting the spike, but luckily that's not required. Trying to get all the health I can because we are venturing into dangerous waters here. Come on. Here we go. And I still don't exactly know when to jump. Man, it's so bad when you get vice versa there and try to break. That's what happened the first time we got here, and I dropped down and that, like, basically broke the route. But we got it. Just enforce them. No! That's so bad. That's so bad. It's one life. No biggie. He lost more time having to wait for this goddamn raft than from the death. I think actually it was good that the game killed us, because had I kept going there, I would have had to go around. That would have used a lot of time. At least this way, we have the time that we need for this level. 90, that's correct, yes. Yeah, it's not Sonic at all. We'll jump, break, good. Why did I break there? Ah, I need to add notes for those. I won't, but I say I should. Then drop down here, and then we take care of the fish that are being difficult. I don't know why I take those risks. Like, I'm really confident that I know how this pattern goes for this fish. I'll get him. Like that. Like that. Unnecessarily close. And I'm like, well, I know this. Oh, shit, that was too big of a jump. You need to do, and I thought I did, like a very, very little minor tap here. Which feels bad because you have a big row of spikes there, but vice versa. Okay, well, that's at least not vice versa. So does it matter how long? Because now I didn't get it instantly. Does it matter how long I wait there? 66 before the water maze. That's good. Uh-oh. That axe has usually not been on that pattern. Okay. First we do recon, jump, another recon, jump, and then... Next time we attack. So yeah, we have some strats here. Like, for the most part, things work rather well here. What? That was weird. Oh, nice, we get the full song. Oh, the full meme song. No, I know that my health ran out. I was wondering about the fish pattern, because next time, like, first it's bad, but when he comes back, I should be able to kill him. And now there was no space to even attack. Like, I should be able to kill it here. But now it was doing that thing. So I had to wait a lot of extra there.
That wasn't funny, man.
Yeah, that wasn't funny. We're already at 3 lives at this point. Is the water... like the axe part. Oh man, that was close. That's a death. That happens. Jump. Okay, this. Oh no! I was just about to say that this part is
What the fuck are we supposed to do?
much easier
What the fuck are we gonna do now?
than I thought.
What are we gonna do?
Wow. I don't know why that guy didn't drop like it usually does. Like, it should be... What? Why am I not getting on that platform? That shouldn't be any kind of an issue. Like, what the hell? Okay, let's kill this guy now, like that. I should do that next time instead of going for the pillars. That's a mental note. It has been a dumb strat that I've been just lucky to get by with. Nothing else. Should learn stuff. Log? Another log? But I still don't quite understand how those work. Because sometimes I just get fucked over by them and they don't actually propel me upwards. Weird. Knowledge checkpoint the game. Yeah, it's doing this first time blind playthrough is certainly a challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was a little bit too late. Might get burned here. Ooh. Okay. Should have, or not. Think about if I should have boarded that. This is better. Just don't have any health. It's good to know that we can brute force our way through that, but I just have died 2 times too many. And okay, there are apples. 1 minute 14 seconds.
I can't lie to you about your chances, but you have my sympathies.
The last time when we just kept running, at one point we just fell through these platforms. So I don't like there, like just before the end, you dropped from them. I don't... Like, is there a consistent way of doing that correctly? Oh! I didn't realize that I was actually... like, at threat of, you know, dying there. Yeah, we have no chance here. I need to kill all the frogs. I need to destroy all the pillars before we even... Ooh. Question. Could I make it on this platform by having a high jump onto the pillars and then getting there? It would have to be the last pillar, but... Yeah. We had too little time and too few lives when we got there, but it's getting more consistent and we have more consistent strats. I'm not... I think we have to jump from those platforms. We have to count them and then jump before that drop. And it's a little bit bullshit that you drop before the last platform, but it's on theme with this game, though. I'm thinking if I'm gonna do another run. Thanks for the GGs. Yeah, that was a pretty good one, for sure. We fucked up one section. Got kind of shafted in the water maze. So 3 deaths that shouldn't have happened. And otherwise, that would have been still a very good run. So we're consistently doing that, which is great. I'm still gonna do one deep go. I'm gonna stream at least until 3 hours. Not the toy factory. We have a password for this one. Okay, let's go. I'm actually like I don't know why, but I feel like we're in a good spot, and I'm feeling positive because, you know, we're actually kind of making progress here. It looks like, hey, this level is beatable. We can get to the end by something else than just pure luck. We have strats. We figured out most stuff. Especially that level 2 spike sinking with the platform. That's a really good thing. Progress. Yeah, I don't know what was happening with that electric fish in the maze, because usually the second time it comes around, that's a safe spot. You don't have to watch out for it. You be able to kill it. Maybe I remember it wrong. I mean, we have time to wait for the cycle, so next time maybe we should do that. I always remember that they're here, but they're just there at the most awkward spot. So now we have to wait a little bit, but that's fine. Time limit this level, not really strict. And actually, since it's 75, there we go, we're safe. A couple of seconds then. Okay, nice. 2 pillars in the middle. That should be alright. We do want to destroy them all, but we don't... Oh! Left one behind, but that shouldn't be a problem. I hope. We ever clued up on how Demi's wooden club can destroy stone without snapping into splinters? I think it's because this is a virtual reality. So those aren't actually stone. I don't know. Yeah, just running through the motions. And like, I don't know what it is, but I just got a like huge boost of confidence and morale as well, because now you have the strats, you know, that okay, if I do this, I can make it through this game. I mean, the jump still bothers me, that you have such a technical new jump at the end of it, and even if you make the jump, there are apparently some platform shenanigans. Invisible platforms that only appear when we land on them, and for all we know, they might disappear if we stand on them for too long. So we will actually have to make that jump multiple times to learn what we do after we get it. Or we just get super lucky and manage to jump from one of the platforms over the whole thing and to the next section. Yeah, there's a counter down here, so I need 2 more. Which actually, now that you point it out, there aren't any more pillars in the level. So we have to go back. Because I skipped a couple. So, thanks for reminding me. So it's this counter right here. And some levels, most levels you can just, you know, destroy maybe 50%, 75%. But these later levels, you kind of have to destroy so many that Can't really leave too many behind. Plot is so believable. I mean, you can do anything with evil scientist, time machine, and virtual realities. Like, everything goes. Ooh, I'm going very fast. And I still get the vice versa. I didn't want to jump into that and like be mid-air. The vice versa ends. Everything you can't cover, just make into isekai with magic. Supersonic speed. Almost. Hopefully that one goose not fuck me over. It does! Like, holy shit, like... so stupid. It's a... Oh, I forgot what I was doing there. It's a very cool looking enemy. It's nicely animated. It's cute. I do find it kind of grotesque that bird enemies in games always just throw their offspring, unborn offspring at you. I don't think it makes a lot of sense, but the problem with that enemy that completely breaks it is that there are always 4 of them, and every single one of them is random with how it spawns the eggs. And that just means that it's always a roll of the die, whether you get hit or not. Doom Goose. Yep. If you increase the force applied to mass, it'll accelerate. Was that the plot line? Was that the reason this game sold so well? Yeah, it kind of doesn't, you know, somebody's attacking your nest. Well, I'm gonna chuck my babies at you. Better stay clear. I mean, I would love to have an Amiga game that has an animal protagonist. All the opponents are like people, and then you have like I don't know, women throwing babies at you with the same sound, and they cry. A daily surprise. What the fuck is that? I think they know what that is. What else could a video game human character do that they make animal characters do? Throwing babies at you reminds me of tourist warnings. I'm going to Turkey. Ooh, that sounds bad. I've been to Turkey and I will never go back. Baby humans, animal characters have Baby Joe. True enough. Okay, and then we go here. Little bar. Up. Down. Look at this. Look at our new strats. I mean, it's so good. I wish I knew that 5 streams ago. Yeah, it doesn't matter here. This level is actually pretty good with those. So, if I miss a pillar in that jump, I don't go for it because the penalty might be death if I do it wrong. There's like a watery pit with spikes there. Yeah, but we have calculated this. We have the strats. We have the technology. We can rebuild it. We actually leave quite a few pillars behind in this one. And I think it's because we have the kind of a secret path that gives you a lot of pillars. And like one of the few good dev choices. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, I was using the wrong strat. Confuse these with other spikes. Okay. And then I'm gonna wait here. That's 150 pillars in 12 minutes. Yeah, but it's not really 12 minutes because you keep getting extra time. And that is kind of like, I'm not sure if I like that. Like, the last level starts with 1 minute to go and 200 pillars. And you're like, oh, how am I going to do this? But you keep getting extra time. It's just like, you have to complete every section within a certain time limit to get more time to get to the next section. It's too much time? I don't know about that. It is a chore. It's a huge chore. And yeah, honestly, like, you're not completely wrong with that. Like, the first levels, they didn't have this mechanic of you having to constantly get extra time. And they would have like a time limit of 50 minutes. And you were like, oh shit, 50 minutes for one level? This is gonna be the worst. But in the early levels, they give you that time to figure out the level. So you don't have to do what we're doing now, which is every time we have a run, we learn a little bit more about the level. In the first levels, it's you can figure it out on your first go. Kind of starting you off easy. Yeah, all these levels are too big, and as far as I know, all levels encompass the same amount of space. Like I don't know why, but every level is as big. You know, the same size. It's just a matter of how much zigzagging there is. At first, there's no zigzagging, but the further you get in this game, the more zigzagging you have. Yeah, like you worked so hard already and the difficulty is so tough. And then, you know, like, oh shit, 12 minutes? There were a lot of issues, you know, with the design overall. But I feel like the health and time limit thing is the most problematic. I love the regenerating health. I hate that it takes so much time, and time is a commodity in this game that you don't have enough of. Both systems are great, but combined, they're really not great. And they could be great together, but not with this difficulty. So there's like too many things making it just too hard for the player. Why did I jump already? Oh, that was very lucky. Then he's getting impatient. All right, back here again. Easy money. Except for that jump. Yeah, I don't agree with this, for instance. This, I feel, is a very stupid thing. Like, it feels like I'm using some sort of a jump abuse there, rather than using that slope like normally. Because you have to jump it's a very specific spot that just sends you upward. You can't run up that. You can't, you know, jump normally from there and do... Like, they could have had a platform on the other side that you could land on with a normal jump, but no, they needed to do something wild. And hit, and go. I'm sure you can make it through that without taking that hit, but that's not gonna be me or my strat. We are getting so much better at this game, though. Where's the water? Okay, there. No. Hello? You? I remember a time where I struggled with that. And those seconds and those add up to minutes by now. We're getting so good at the, you know, the basic stuff, the movement and all that. But it's crazy how good you have to be in that. See, we left a lot of pillars behind, and the exit is still open. Or already open, rather. You have time. You know, wait out the frogs. You could go the riskier route and just keep spinning through this. But I'd rather not, since we have the time. Yeah, look at that. We actually managed to beat this with 6 minutes to spare. Was it even more? Yeah, more here. And even more here. So there are plenty of pillars that you can skip here, but I feel like I have a route that is fast, but is gonna give us all the pillars that we need ever, even if we make some mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm a little bit afraid of that last jump because I heard that the spikes were not in sync. So if there's a big difference that the first spikes at the very top go down first, then there's a big delay, and then the spikes in front of me go down. When I actually get to jump, these spikes might already be on their way up. And there's no way of me to fix that sync other than dying. 7. 7. Nice one. 4, 5, 6, 7. Please, frogs. Nice. Okay. There's a specific spot where the frog can be sitting, where I can't hit it, but it will hit me. Like, close to the edge, but not quite there. Lucky that I didn't despawn that platform. Five Lies, level 3 again. We are getting consistent in this game, which is great. I wish I would have more time today to push this, because it looks like we could beat this today. But we can do it next Sunday. Let's go. Nice time there. Damn it. This is already so trolly here at the beginning of the level. Like, that little hill before the wall, that's where you have to start the whiz. Not a moment sooner, not a moment later. Health doesn't really matter. I can't believe how consistent I'm getting with that. It's amazing. Let's hope this goes as well. I don't know what that was. Club somehow didn't reach. Now we don't have a safety. Health here. Dead. Now the pillars are also gone, because I took care of those. So making it through this is unlikely. It's scary when you're sitting there at the bottom of the water. You know that you lose health as you're there, and you're trying to take the most out of that iframe counts. Like, if you jump too early, you're just not gonna make it. Jump too late, the iframes run out and you get hit by the spikes again. If you take too long, you might drown. That was a really bad jump. But that's the thing as well, like, last time we had the health, so I had the confidence of just, you know, let's go for it. Didn't want to go up there. It's already there, then I can go up. Okay, not a PB, but good pace, nonetheless. I hope I have to check my notes. Is there a secret cavern there? No, there's not. Too bad we have already died. That was not in the plans. I'd rather not take the risk. I'm so close to 95 health. And now we can actually afford to get hit. Pick up both of those. Wait until they turn. We attack. It doesn't make you invulnerable to their attack, that they're flying away from you. But it makes it less likely that you get hit. 69, that's good. Jump from here. Don't break too much. Very lucky there. When it comes to us actually destroying all the pillars. Time-wise is a big problem. that we did not get. That should always get us the jumping. That. I don't know why that sometimes doesn't happen. But yeah, struggling with time now. It's a little bit of an issue, but that kind of happened last time too. But we had an extra death. We wasted about 30, 40 seconds, which is huge in this game. Especially this level. Okay. Oh, maybe I could break a little and then whiz. Hmm. Ah, damn it. Oh, look at the time. This is very strict. Platform and pillar check 183. It's good. 138. I mean. Damn it. The later pillar always brings me up. Let's try to save time. It's easier to fall down after you step on a platform. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. We're about a minute behind of a good pace when it comes to how much time we want to have in the, in the timer. Can you get anything else from that? I'm trying to wait for a different amount of time, hoping that that affects it, but we always get the vice versa. Not really confident that anything else can happen there. And it's kind of weird, like, well, why have the question mark there? Just have the vice versa. That's what you're gonna give. Oh, last time we made it over that really quickly. But again, there, I feel like I'm not doing the game mechanic, but rather I'm working around the game mechanics, which is a weird way of playing a game. Okay, we saved on time there, though. Didn't have to wait for the raft for too long. Nice. One is taking a little bit more time. Now, we did make a mistake, or, had bad luck. Once we were flung back and we lost life there and stuff like that, so we might not have to do that this time. Move a little bit. I can't, waste even these seconds. Okay. Good. Got that. Nice. No health lost there. We have 90, so that's good. Okay, let's just do the run up. Barely made it. This, just let it go, and then, okay. Let it go. 3 minutes. I think we're still behind our previous pace. Fish. Damn it. Demi. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that was too big of a jump. It's scary doing the smallest jump possible when you have these spikes in front of you, especially when you have like learned to gauge your jump height and distance, you know, above water, and then suddenly it works differently. Oh, okay, glitch. Luckily, it didn't soft lock us permanently. Not want to use that time there to wait, because that's less time we get in the maze because of, you know, health going constantly further down. I mean, that has been a difficult one. I think you can just bypass that guy. You can jump past him. But it's, again, it's hard to really gauge these jumps, as the physics are different and the timing is different here underwater. Next time we get him. Get him! I went a little bit too close for my liking. Another unfortunate death in the water maze. What? I was sure that I had the timing right. Okay, it's just have to stand near the wall and wait for it to come. But even that seemed scary. We're losing lives where we really shouldn't. This isn't a tough section, and we have more time that I'm making it look. We did kill the other ones, right? Sometimes I go past them and then I'm shocked that, hey, this guy's still here blocking my way. But yeah, this is definitely the most difficult one, it seems. There, you would get hit. Next time it would be good. So if you drop after the first one, well, let's see if we would have died. Yeah, it seems that way. So go down after the first pass. That seems to be the best way. Man, 2 lives there. That was bad. Tried to save some here. Okay. Kill. Kill. And kill. Okay. Now we have that down. Quantic! How goes? Any world records? Quantic is doing Amiga Outrun speedrunning world record attempts every Sunday and alternating that with Super Hang On. I can't say his name now. That's fair. Mr. CD32, then it is. Yeah, he's gonna be streaming from now on Tuesday and Thursday evenings, and then Sunday mornings. And this is like European time. Pom 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 pox. Welcome. And Unicron as well. Hello. welcome all. I'm Retro Demiurge. You can call me Demi. I mostly do Amiga stuff. That's Sundays. Look at the doggy. NES is Wednesdays. Menu and Variety on Saturdays. And you should check out Quantic if you like Amiga stuff. Shit, I just said Quantic, so let's reset. That person that just rated us, check them out. You like Amiga stuff. They're cool. Okay. That goes up. We do this. So this is the last level of the last world, this game. We are slowly figuring it out. Unfortunately, I had some deaths where I usually don't die. It's... I hate the slopes. The jumping is so bad in this game when it comes to uphills. Thank you. Okay. At least it brought us here, so now we don't have to worry about health. This is good. I landed on them while spinning! Come on, game! How can it... Like, I can't land without spinning first, and I landed on top of them. They should die. What is going on? Like, I would have had a great shot here, but no, they took that away from me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go and hope for the best! Okay. This is good. It wasn't good. I would have gotten hit on that platform. Uh, 5:15, fastest today. What's the world record? This is the third time in level 3 we have become fairly consistent with the first 2 levels, which is awesome. And we have learned a lot about this level. We're close to the end, but we just can't seem to nail this section. This is super hard, and we haven't had too much practice with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Like here, that seems like it's good, but the axe would come back and hurt you before you can make a run for the platform. Is this better? Okay, that worked. Now we could just damage boost through this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Okay. Only a minute. Full health, which means that we should be getting through this section. Every single one needs to be destroyed in this level. Whoa! That almost got me. Holy shit. Now our goal is just clear... Ah, shit. I wanted to clear a couple of frogs and then die. We actually had more time than I thought there. I forgot about the time bonus, and now we're pretty much fucked because... I disagree with these hitboxes. Yeah, but we already kind of lost this run with that death. Because I have to clear all these frogs. it just won't, the hitboxes just won't comply with me with those frogs. Should I whiz through the frogs? I've never tried it. It just occurred to me. I could whiz maybe through the frogs. Unless they jump. Well, you were pretty close if it's 513. Yeah, I don't know. I was just wondering about whizzing. It's the first time it occurred to me. That's something to find out next time. The CD32 fella. That's who was close. Unfortunately, I have to stop the stream now. These runs take quite a while. I'm very happy with the progress we've made. I would like to try the spinning thing, the whizzing thing, but I think the only frogs in level 1 are on those small platforms. And I can't do whizzing there. Is anybody else doing Amiga stuff? Photon is doing development. I'd rather find something related to gaming. Somebody's playing X out on Amiga Live. Haven't rated Amiga Live in a long while. Let's do that. Thank you so much for tuning in. As the schedule says, I'm going to be streaming on Wednesday at the latest. There might be a Tuesday or a Monday stream. I don't know. Micro Machines online tournament on Friday. You can still sign up for that if you want to. Then Saturday, Gym Power, Sunday, Kid Chaos. The usual stuff. But Wednesday will be a morning stream since I'm not working. So at the same time as I'm streaming today. Not an evening stream. Alright, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending some of your Sunday with me. Have a great rest of it. Hopefully you had a good weekend, and hoping you have a great start to your next week. Amiga signing out. Bye-bye.